comedian. He's come all the way from Philadelphia to New York. He was just at the Asian Comedy Festival. He is absolutely hilarious and he's a just wonderful soul. Give it up for Leo Nguyen, everybody!
My brother, Mahmoud. Everybody give it up for him. Come on, clap it up, clap it up, clap it up. Clap it up for yourself too. You look beautiful. Wow. I can't see half of you, but you look beautiful. Let's split the room and do a little energy check, okay? I'm gonna split the room right here. Let's split the room right here. This side, can I hear you say woo? Make some noise. 401k just came in today. That 5%. How about this side of the room? Make some noise. Damn. You're good, man. Oh, wow. I'm so happy to be here. I was just in New York yesterday. I took the Amtrak here, the High Life. Business class, you know what I'm saying? A science seat, you know what I'm saying? I used to live in DC, guys. I used to live in DC for 6 years. I lived with two white guys, Adams and Morgan. You know him? Yeah. And then I moved away from DC on the eve of November 3rd, 2025. You remember that day? The night before the election? I called it. People at the polls like, oh, Kamala's gonna win. I'm like, no, Kamala's not gonna win. Because you know why? Because the immigrants voted for Trump. Because Trump know how to rile them up. And you know who hate immigrant more than immigrant? Yo, Vietnamese hate Vietnamese, okay? Let me tell you that. No Vietnamese who, who hate another Vietnamese more than my auntie. And that's a secret code. He cracked it. Immigrant hates immigrant. In Vietnam, everybody is the same race and we all have tensions, okay? So it's not about the race, it's about your neighbors, okay? And I was born and raised in Vietnam. Clap it up if you were born in a different country. Clap it up. Okay, you're seasoning. Okay, I was born and raised in Vietnam. I was not gonna go to America because I not too much exciting thing about it. But I was caught by the American propaganda machine. You guys know Disney Channel? Let me tell you. The quickest way to get students abroad to come to America is not merit-based scholarships. It's 3 installments of High School Musical. That shit will do it. That shit will do it, okay? This is me. 15 years old in my Vietnamese living room, minding my Vietnamese business, okay? This thing came up on the TV. I was skeptical. I was like, why are they fucking banging the pants? and all of a sudden I was like, oh my God, we're all in this together. I want to go to America, I want to go to America. I landed in Dallas, nobody was dancing. What the fuck? Not even TSA, Disney Channel, you are human trafficking, my guy. What the fuck are you doing? And in Vietnam, I lived there for 16 years, born and raised. My biggest dream is to become Vietnam's first progressive dictator. Everybody with me? It's a good idea. It's a good idea. Leo, what does the first progressive dictator of Vietnam do? This is DC. I got my first 100 days plan, okay? First of all, I will release all the political prisoners who got captured for simply speaking up. You know what I'm saying? Get them out. They're all my friends. They're comedians. Secondly, I will legalize marijuana, right? For the children, right? Taxes go to school for the children. You know what I'm saying? And lastly, as the first progressive dictator of Vietnam, I would kill all my haters. what I would do, you know? It's a two-part of that job. There's a dictator and there's progressive, you know what I'm saying? So in order to do that, I feel like I have to go to America, because, you know, that's where you're manufacturing them, right? And then, okay, let me ask you this. Anybody here was an international student? Was he on an F1 visa? Yeah. My God, it's me and you. We made it out. The rest deported, okay? It's me and you. Me and you got the H1B though. If you're an international student, you can't really go visit the campus like the US students. So, as an international student, your best bet is going to the university that have the prettiest brochure. That's how you decide, right? And this college, you got a front page of Washington, D.C. I'm like, okay, this is my place, okay? I'm gonna be a dictator, I'm gonna go there. Like I said, I landed in Dulles, nobody was dancing, okay? And I found out this college is 3 hours away from D.C. and 10 minutes away from a KKK meetup. In a Cracker Barrel. What the? Y'all been there? It's called Cracker Barrel. It's like their Pandan Express. You know what I'm saying? Just own it. Just fucking own it, okay? So I was like, what the fuck is going on in Charlottesville? Y'all know about this place? Charlottesville? And nobody bothered to tell a foreigner that there's two different parts of Virginias. You realize that? It goes from Fairfax to Kentucky. There's zero buffer, okay? How am I supposed to know? I say at least like, you know, like North and South Korea has a border, bro. You want to put something in the middle, my guy? Yo, I landed in Charlottesville. I took a quick look around. I was like, oh my God. This is Cambodia. What the fuck? I got feels and farm at home. Why am I in Virginia? I'm glad y'all like that, okay? And thank you. And you know, it's been 12 years. Now I give up on my dictatorship dream. And now I work in a nonprofit. That's full circle. I'm advocating for the low income, which is myself. I need that food stamp. We can share, food stamp. And honestly, I got my green card last year, guys. Clap it up for that. Just in time. Whoa. Oh my God. Bro, if that shit come one day late, I'm out. I'm gonna be deported to Fairfax. All the way in Falls Church, where the Vietnamese live. Right, and I got my green card, and you know, ain't no Visa no more, I'm MasterCard now, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm American Express, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, and now I'm happily married to a 65 years old lady. Love is love is love is love is love, you know? She's a white lady named Meredith, right? 65 going on 75 years old. My God, I really learned that you can't really get sponsorship doing stand-up, right? Nobody is giving out H1B for that shit. But if you do stand up in a retirement home, you might found a home. Right? That's what I did. Now, you know, we live in a 2-bedroom apartment in Fort Taunton, you know. Every night she wait for me to do stand up to return home. And likewise, I'm waiting for her will. Hurry up, Meredith, hurry up! And you know, have you ever been in a green card interview before? Yeah, it's a horrible experience, you know. A green card interview, let me set the stage for you, okay? It's USCIS, that horrible place. It's me. Here's my beautiful 65-year-old wife. And there is the field officer, okay? And the field officer asked me a question that I feel is not, you shouldn't ask this question to a human being, okay? This is only on a form only, right? First page. Leo, in the past 10 years, have you ever been a prostitute? Like, how the fuck you know? Let me tell you, being a sex worker in a free market is about the most American thing I can think of, okay? Second page. Leo, have you ever been involved with the Communist Party? Bro, I don't know if you know Vietnam. Bro, that's the only party, bro. And I'm a party guy. I like to party. That's why I'm here. They got 2 parties. Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. 2 different parties, Sunday. I'm a party guy. So last question. I tapped out at this point. I'm like, just get me the citizenship. I'm done. And they're like, Leo, do you intend to engage in political espionage, assassination, with intention to overthrow the U.S. government by violence or by force? I'm like, bro, I'm here for Wi-Fi and a wife. I got both. Wi-Fi! I just left Charlottesville. I'm in your side. Y'all been great. I'm gonna close with it. I need to get out of here. Clap it up for Asian men, We're very underappreciated in America, right, sir? You know what I'm saying? I'm here for you, I'm fighting for the jungle Asian, Not everybody can be the Samsung Asian. You know who you are, Japanese, but you're the Samsung Asian. We're the jungle Asian, okay? And, I don't know if you know that, but Asian men in Asia, we the shit. We the only one there is. We're the alpha white. Why are we here? And look at me. I'm not too bad looking, right? You know what I'm saying? Like in Saigon, I'm a 9. I'm a Saigon 9, but America makes me feel like a 2. America makes me feel like a 2, bro. Let me hear. The first 8 years in America, I got 2 Tinder dates. 2 matches. I'm not very good at math, but that is 1 day every 4 years, okay? Have you imagined your love life is like a World Cup? Happening once every 4 years, oh, that's racism, okay? And don't let the people say, the stereotypes, the stereotype of Asian men. White people nodding their head. People say Asian men are not good at sex. Have you seen Asia? Fucking is the only thing we do. One country have like 2 billion people. Do you know who fuck harder than America? A developing country, okay? Workforce, okay? So don't be telling me that, And I feel like Asian men now are on the up. We're on the up, right? Thanks to K-pop. Thanks to the Samsung Asian. I'm piggybacking. I'm here for the momentum, okay? Because I feel like my life changed after Squid Game came on Netflix. I'm not even in debt, but I love Squid Game. Squid Game came out, my voice got deeper, girl come up to me, ask for my phone number, right? This one time in New York, this girl came up to me, she's white, and this has never happened to me pre-Squid Game, okay? Pre-Squid Game. She was like, oh my God, are you from the K-pop band BTS? I'm like, this bitch is crazy. But I was like, this is probably my only chance to get laid tonight, so I probably gotta do some cosplay, okay? And I'm just like, oh 진짜 하나처럼. 버거 BTS. 씨발 새끼야. You disgusting You know, my hair to go this side, BTS, you know what I'm saying? BTS. But I just go this side, I'm Kim Jong-un, you know what I'm saying? Oh man, y'all been so great. Thank you so much. Give it up for your host, thank you.
Here we go for Leo, everybody! You guys enjoy Leo? Alright, we got one more comic for you tonight. How are we feeling, everybody? Ready for your last comic of the night? Yeah! Your next comic coming to the stage, you can find performing all around the DMV, including at the DC Improv. He's incredibly hilarious, and he's a great writer, person, and just awesome.